I'm taking it casual today. I'm playing a very easy side-scrolling game, Happy Birthday Bugs, or also known as Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout. You probably already know this game. It's Bugs Bunny's 50th birthday. He has been invited to a huge party in his honor. Bugs receives a party invitation. It reads, Happy Birthday, Bugs. As members of your fan club, it is our pleasure to request your presence as their honored guest at the spectacular Bugs Bunny Birthday Blowout. However, his fellow Looney Tunes pals are very unhappy about this party. Nobody has ever given parties in their honor. Why does Bugs Bunny get so much attention? Wile E. Coyote asks. He and the others are so mad that they try to prevent Bugs from reaching his own birthday party. Bugs must now make his way to the party, very cautiously to avoid all of those crazy characters. Alright, this is less about Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout and more of a time for me to talk a little bit, actually. I will talk a bit about the game for sure, especially the fact that the screen is weird when it moves. Of course, maybe the HD recorder nullifies it, I don't really know. This game's very easy, and that's why I chose it. I kind of chose it out of impulse. I was thinking of a game to choose for doing what I'm going to do right now, which is mainly talking about this channel. Really, I think I want to take some time out of playing some RPGs. Play something simple like this, you know. I should be able to do this on occasion. Going a bit more casual, if you will. And taking it slow. Yes, I know, no one wants to watch this, but, you know, my channel. I say I do requests, but I can also do whatever the hell I feel like sometimes. Anyway, I want to talk a bit. Yeah. I will talk about the game when I feel necessary. But let's start out with the fact that I got 100 subscribers. Yeah, I know, not a big milestone, but I guess it's kind of big for me. I know, lots of people have had 100 subscribers before, but it took me a while to get to there. I remember when I was in the 60s, for the longest time, I kept going up and down. Like, people would subscribe and then desubscribe, and I could never really get a solid subscription rate going for some reason. I have no idea why, but now I finally did it. The 100 subscribers. And, you know, I assume that means people like watching my videos, because I've never really been told if my videos are good, truthfully. People watch it, they give me hints, they say how bad I'm playing, perhaps, but I just kind of want to know, you know, why do you watch my channel? I'd actually like to know that a little bit right now. Or what draws you to my channel, really, if anything. Because, I mean, for all I know, I'm just a minor stepping stone for you while you watch others, you know. Maybe I'm just there to fill in the void for other more popular, interesting channels. Or maybe I am one of your main ones, I don't really know. I just play these games the way I want to play them. I don't have any real quirks or anything like that. You know, I'm not particularly funny, my personality is pretty average at best, and my voice is, well, my voice isn't actually that great, I can tell you that much. I know for a fact that's not that great. I don't like listening to myself either, but, you know, I have to, if I want to edit, for example. But yeah, I'd like, kind of like to know what drew you to my channel, perhaps. Anyone, even if you don't watch or comment regularly. If you are a subscriber, or, you know, what games interest you the most that I play? I mean, Persona Odyssey has given quite an interest to my channel, which is nice. But, truthfully, most of the views of my channel have come from one game in particular, and that is really Final Fantasy VIII. The first part is pretty soon going to reach 800 people viewing it. That's an interesting circumstance, I'd say, because Final Fantasy VIII. I mean, I guess it must be a popular game to watch blind because of how many people have watched it. The first part, that is. Those views don't really carry over to the other parts. I mean, on some of the other parts, I'm at, like, you know, 125, 200 if it's maybe an important event. But other than that, my first videos get the most views, and then they tend to just trickle down from there. It's an odd thing, and I guess it would probably happen to most channels, because most people just want to see the first part, and then, for some reason the last parts are also pretty popular. I guess they watch the first part, and then they watch the last part or something. A curious thing, really. I just died, unfortunately. But yeah, it's a curious thing that's what happens a lot to my videos, because why would you watch the first part and then skip the rest of them? you know, you're missing kind of most of the gameplay there. The meat of the gameplay is obviously in the middle. So if it's true that that's what happens, then, well, I can question your habits, but I can't do anything about it, obviously. You watch whatever you want to watch, really. Not much I can do about it. We know that. Yeah, I'm just gonna babble on a lot. Sometimes I want to talk about these things, and then I get wrapped up in the game, so I don't really talk about it. This is nothing more than a backdrop, really. I don't care if you're watching for the game or not, and I don't expect you to, really. I just chose a game for a backdrop that I can talk while playing. Well, I'm not doing too good right now, actually. Yeah, I should concentrate a little bit more, perhaps, because then at least I can survive a little bit. Because right now, I'm just kind of running through. This game's very easy. It's very generous with lives and all that stuff. So I don't have to worry too much, really. You got a boss, I think it's Tweety or something. Tweety's not too hard. Just get it out of the bush and then hit it. I know it's a he. It's a little boy, a little baby bird. I guess I'll divert off while I'm trying to think of other subjects at the same time and talk about this game a little bit, actually. You know, we know that this was done by an angry reviewer. I don't name names on my channel, not that anyone really cares if I give them free advertisement or not. But, you know, it was done. He had some harsh words for it. I view it more as a kind of sit down and relax type game. It doesn't require much thinking. It's rather simple in nature. The graphics are, you know, average. Actually, they're quite decent for NES, I'd say. Why does everything feel like it's going fast suddenly? I don't know. Maybe there's not much on screen or something. The screen moving is weird, though. That I will admit, and I noticed that as a kid. I actually played this game as a kid. We rented it once or twice, and I enjoyed it. I think we beat it, but hard to remember. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I see no real problems with it in itself. It's, yeah, simple in nature and all that, but it doesn't make it bad. At worst, it's, you know, mediocre or average, but it's not bad. Not at all. I wouldn't call it a bad game. It's a nice diversion. Anyway, yeah, so I remember playing as a kid, and I enjoyed it. I bought it eventually. I don't care what anyone says. It's still kind of a nice game just to sit down and play. You know, especially if you're just bored. It's a time waster at best. Just a time waster. And that's all I really have to say about it right now. There's no real significant parts to the game. It's the same thing over and over again. And as I said, it's mostly just a backdrop for me to talk about what I want to talk about. Anyway, so continue about the Let's Plays in general. You know, this is going to be very topical about my current Let's Play. So, Persona 4, yeah, I kind of got angry at it last part. You know, it's one of those things, you know, you spend time and you wish to make progress, but then you get hindered by, I mean, it's hard to prepare for games, obviously. In any normal sense, if I'm not doing a Let's Play, I could easily prepare, you know? I could spend all my time grinding if I want, figuring out tips and tricks and all that stuff. But doing Let's Plays kind of changes things, so now you're kind of, if I want to do daily uploads, I'm now kind of bound by a schedule, you know? Well, my own schedule. One upload a day is what I do. Now, last year I was doing Xenogears. That one was most viewed for a while, but that easily got beaten. And in fact, even the first part, no one's really watched it since, truthfully. It's kind of just faltered into nothingness, really, which I'm surprised. I guess people watch the first part, they're like, eh, nothing big. Plus, Xenogears fans are kind of limited when you think about it. Because, you know, it's an odd game. It's an odd RPG, really. So, around the time last year, I was making enough hours at work in the mornings only, so that I had all the time in the world after work to do these Let's Plays. There was a bit of a change in the beginning of this year, where my hours kind of got reduced, unfortunately. So to make up for what I lost, I have to do, kind of 2 shifts, if you want to call it. It's really hard to describe without going to the nature of my job, but I'd rather not. So what happens is I work in the morning for around 4.5 to 5 hours. Then around 3 to 4 times a week, you can volunteer to do an extra shift on the PM. which is good, you know, if I want to get some extra hours. Now, so what happens here now is I come home and I take a roughly 5-hour break, depending on the day. Roughly 5-hour break. Sometimes 4 and sometimes less, but that's more of a rarity. And then I gotta go back to work. So now I'm kind of bound. I have to make money first, otherwise I can't support my own payments. You know, I got bills to pay. So this requires me to go back to work for another. Well, the shift itself lasts around 2 hours, sometimes 2.5. But I gotta leave. You know, it ends up being more like 3 hours after traveling is well, less than 3. 2.5 to 3 hours, depending on the shift. Because I only need to travel there for like 20 minutes, a half hour-ish. Not that far. So that also takes away from my day, because now I gotta make sure that I have the energy to go back. So if I end up recording later, let's say I leave around 4:30, so it means I gotta record either if I get home at noon. I like to take a bit of an ease off from work. It's hard to explain again. I feel it is hard to explain, but it's just something I want you to understand. That's why I say I'm limited in time, because I got to go back for that extra shift. If I didn't have that extra shift, I'd be doing a lot better. When I was doing Xenogears, I started Diddy Kong Racing 2, and I was uploading 2 videos a day sometimes. But combined the fact that rendering also takes longer now due to a higher quality, it's kind of limited me. So I don't always have time to grind on my own. Heck, I don't even have time to play games on my own anymore. That's why I'm playing this right now, so I can at least try something different. Just a normal NES side-scrolling game is what I want to play on occasion. I've been doing a lot of RPGs. Or a lot of big games in general. This is gonna last me like, what, 45 minutes probably? I think I could beat this in 45 minutes, truthfully. I mean, it's taking me a bit longer, but you can mostly run through the levels, and they're not that long at all. It depends on how many carrots I want to go for, and all the bonuses I do. So, when I started doing those if you want to call it double shifts, I call it a split shift because of the way it is. I'm getting hurt here. Get out, bugs. Due to the nature of that, it's limited my time to play on my own, meaning that I'm also limited on how much extra I can do, grinding for example. And that's sometimes why I feel like it seems like I'm rushed, is because I'm like, okay, I have to do this. First, I have to try and record. Then I have to try and edit any previous parts, render it, upload. It all takes time. So I have to make sure I do all that within like a 5-hour span, which means I'm basically non-stop working on Let's Plays, perhaps. Because sometimes if I'm good, I might edit earlier. But there's sometimes where I just wasn't in the mood. Maybe I found the part wasn't as good, Like, for example, the last Persona I had, when I was angry, I hate editing angry parts, because I know that people don't like that. But sometimes you get frustrated in a game. And in an RPG like that, where you kind of grind, and especially, let's say, when you lose all your progress, you'll get angry on occasion. You can't say you don't get angry when you play games, right? If you don't, then, well, you probably have a lot of patience or something. But, I mean, I get angry on occasion at games. Not too much. People have made a living on getting angry at games, though. I don't like when they get angry for nothing, though. But sometimes you just hit a breaking point where you're like, oh man, now I'm really pissed, and you yell or you say things that can't be taken back. Like I yelled at Chie on the last part because she was just in the crossfire of it. But it's not like I intend to do that. It's just, it just comes out sometimes. Not how you want it. But, once I record something, there's nothing I can do about it, really. You just have to accept it for what it is. And I get it, most of this thing is just me babbling. I'm just trying to talk a little bit, I had actually other worse games in mind for this. I was actually thinking of just playing Mario Bros. Of all things. Yeah, imagine just playing Mario Bros. All the time. Until, like, I don't know, you got satisfied, I don't know, until you died. That would be a boring thing to watch, wouldn't it? If I chose this instead. I know, you probably could have made a better choice. But, I mean, people really want RPGs all the time. Sometimes I just want to play a simple side-scrolling game. And I hope you watch this. I just hope you listen a little bit to me. I don't really have the time today to record a Persona anyways. I want to do some extra grinding. So, if you're looking forward to that, In a fit of rage, I kind of did say I'm going to stop the game, but I'm probably going to be leveled up anyway soon, or prepared for it, because I'm really going to prepare for that, that boss battle. It was just, you know, the emotions kind of, you know, leaked out a little bit. I'm going to say I mostly keep myself calm. There are people more successful than me who get angrier at the games, and people don't seem to mind. Whatever, I don't know. I just try to think of things, like I said. None of it necessarily makes sense. I just wish I could hit Tweety here, but I died again. Tweety sure took away a lot, too. I gotta start at the beginning, don't I? Yeah, that's one problem with this game right now, is I gotta start at the beginning. I'm just gonna rush it, I don't care. I don't care about the carrots, I'll get play-alives along the way. Run, 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 run. Besides, like I said, this is more of a backdrop than anything else. Let's see. So yeah, anything you want to say about my channel, this is fine with me. Like I said, what keeps you watching my videos? I'd like to know that, actually. Because most people only really talk about how I'm playing, and less about how the videos themselves are. Which I kind of want to know more about. And yeah, I'd like to know what the first video you watched was, perhaps, if you can remember. What made you want to subscribe? I mean, some people may have said one or two things in the past that gave me an idea, but I have nothing solid as to why people are watching. Some people just come in out of nowhere, actually. You know, there's a few people on Persona 4 who I'd never seen before. Now suddenly they're like giving me hints. I'm thinking, wow, great, where'd they come from? You know, why did they start watching me do Persona 4? I'm pretty sure there's a lot better people doing it. In fact, there's one guy I kind of follow, he started doing Persona 4, I'm thinking, well, geez, that's, obviously, some of you guys are probably going to follow him too. Because, I mean, anyone playing Persona 4 for you guys is probably a great thing. I mean, I hope I entertain as much as I can. But, I mean, I just play the games and just react as I normally do. I don't do anything special. I don't have any real gimmicks. I've had thought about trying to do gimmicks, but I have nothing to do for gimmicks, really. No, I want some extra lives. No carrots. Anyways, yeah, there's another thing is, I'm gonna occasionally play games that aren't blind. And that's because, you know, I do enjoy playing games sometimes, and since I don't have time to play on my own, I will play an RPG here or there that I have played before. There's nothing you can really do to stop that, really. Just consider possibly a walkthrough, or maybe you've never seen the game before. And I mean, I have Xenoblade. I will most likely play that despite the fact it's not blind. If you've never seen Xenoblade, hey, why don't you watch it? Maybe you'll get into the game or something. I highly recommend that game personally, but I mean, I'll probably play it before the new 3DS is released. Depends on how long Ni no Kuni and Nier is. Those ones are coming first and they're blind, so it's all based on that stuff. Can't really say how that's gonna go. But, you know, stupid rocks. Just some carrots. So yeah, occasionally I will play a game that I've already played. You're gonna have to accept that, kind of. Everyone does it. Sometimes they just say, I want to play this game so badly for you guys, and you're like, okay. Just, you know, watch it perhaps, see how it goes. I would try to make it interesting at least. So that'll happen on occasion. I wish I could do more blind of certain games, but let's face it, I've played a lot of games already, meaning that certain games blind are going to be impossible right off the bat. I've played a lot of the Final Fantasies, 8 being one of the exceptions. I've played a lot of the popular RPGs, really. So, if you absolutely want to see, let's say, Final Fantasy VI blind, well, unfortunately, I've already played that on my own. Even Chrono Trigger, you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people like to see Chrono Trigger blind. Thing being, there's a lot of people who are into SNES or RPGs in general, old school or whatever, they've already played Chrono Trigger. So trying to find a blind one is hard. Unless they, like, just weren't there in the era, or they just start getting to older games now. There's a lot of things I wish I could do blind. Hey, look, I get 5-up. Isn't that fun? Gotta wait for it to count. I forget what happens if you get a whole line. Perhaps it's like 10 lives or something. Man, imagine if I got that 8. That would have been cool. I got one more chance. Nothing. Oh well, 5 lives is good enough. It gives me 20. think there's like 4 or 5 worlds or something. If they call it world, I forget what they called it. So, you know, like so far it's been like 20 minutes, so maybe it'll take like an hour. I don't know. I'm just gonna start rushing through. Nothing special in this game anyways, as I said. It is just Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout, a game that people know exists, really. That's all there is to it. Like I said, there is nothing special about it. It's average. I said that, I'm repeating myself now. I actually got a lot of what I wanted out by now, so now I gotta think of other topics, perhaps. Well, you can talk about you, for example. What are your favorite games? What are you currently playing, perhaps? I know a lot of people are going to be looking forward to Persona 5. That should be fun. I'm the Persona channel at this point. I'm about to say, let's play Persona. That's going to be my exact channel name at this point. I have to get... Oh, no, oh, no. Okay, good. I got nervous there. I got hurt, though. Alright, this is probably the exit one. But yeah, a lot of people. I guess I could talk about some of my future plans. You're saying it sounds kind of difficult, I think. I am so dead, I am so dead. You lose your hammer when you get hit, so that's the problem. There we go. But yeah, I have some future plans. Most notably, I got my 3DS, as I mentioned. I just need to send it in. It's going to be quite expensive, as I mentioned. Get it done with the recording device. And then I can do Persona Q, yay! I don't know. I have other games too for 3DS, not much, but I have I have DS games I can play. That would be good, wouldn't it? How many lives did I get? Anyways, who cares? I got... Well, I guess I got 7 lives. Okay, it's this place, one more place, and then it'll be done. Yeah. And there's like, what, 4 to each, or 3 to each, perhaps? So, yeah, it's not that long. I can finish it within the next, probably, 40 minutes, I'll say. But anyways, yep. That's one of my big plans, is the 3DS. PSP or PS Vita, unfortunately, that would... PSP, I could, because it has a component out I found before. But I'd have to, obviously, buy a PSP, which I'm not really in the market for right now. And a Vita, there's only one place I can send that to, I think, to have a recording thing installed. And they're in Japan, and apparently their support is terrible. That's another person who does the 3DS stuff. But again, if you have terrible support, then there's no point. Because if I have a problem with my 3DS after you've installed a device in it, and you can't fix my problem, apparently it charges for repairs on his own work. That's great, isn't it? You can't guarantee your own work or something. No one wants that when they want something done on a console like that, or a handheld like that. You want to make sure that it's done right the first time. Apparently this guy, who I'm sending it to, is very good. Once I get installed, I'll give a link if anyone's curious, perhaps. But for now, I'm just gonna, you know, let things roll as they are. I can't guarantee when I'll have it done or anything. Just let you know, it's in the works, really. More lives, that's cool. 24 minutes. Actually, I'm around halfway through the game. I think there's, like I just said, I think there's only 5 stages, so I'm gonna say this is halfway through or something. Hey, look, I can do this 1-ton thing. It's gonna really shake the screen. Stupid fire guy. He gives heart, but it's not worth it half the time. I can just run through everything. I have enough lives to never get game over here. So, should I talk about myself a little bit? Who is this guy who calls himself Chuck? You don't really care, probably. I don't really like talking about myself personally. I mean, I could mention a few interesting things, perhaps. I just mentioned a bit about my job situation because it affects the Let's Plays, but all the other things don't really. That's why I don't really talk about myself. I'm not really that interesting. I just play my games and that's about it. Nothing noteworthy to tell you about, really. I just play and the days go by and that's about it. The only interesting thing I could mention, I've made allusions. I've never even really made allusions to it. I had a job once that was a video game tester. Hey, isn't that interesting, huh? I was a video game tester. You know what? It's not as fun as it sounds, really. It ruins playing games, personally, I found. I was working full-time at that job. Oh, no. Oh, no, they didn't. Anyways, I was working full-time at that job. 40 hours a week testing games. The same game over and over again. I mentioned before, I have a very odd relationship with Deus Ex Human Revolution. That was one of the games I tested. I did it for 9 months. Can you imagine playing the same game for 9 months on end? You know that game by the end. I can't. Deus Ex Human Revolution, that game I know inside out. I haven't played it in years since I finished testing it, but I still know the game very well, probably. Oh, man. 40 hours a week for 9 months. The same game. Yeah, it was broken initially. I can't tell you how broken that game was. How broken it still is, apparently. I haven't played it since I stopped testing it. Another game I tested, a bit less noteworthy but interesting, is Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. A bit less halfway through that project, I kind of left my game testing job to go to my current one, which I like a lot better, as I hate sitting in an office all day. I'd rather, my job's a bit more active, which is better. I made an allusion to it in Paper Mario, but, you know, I'm not going to go into details, really. But I'd rather be moving around rather than sitting in an office all day. That's how I am, personally. Some people love sitting in an office all day. I can't deal with that. I'd rather be moving around, doing different tasks. That was the main problem with game testing. Staring at the same computer all day, same game all day, just everything the same all day long. No changes at all. The only exciting portion, when you got a new build. Yeah, and sometimes the build broke things more than fixed. That's great. And it was tedious, you know, you had to find a bug, you had to write it up for the devs, and you have to wait for them to fix it, and then check if they fixed it. And yeah, that's really all the day was. Checking bugs for bugs, checking if they fixed the bugs, sending bugs in, taking a screenshot, maybe taking some film if you need it, you're recording the footage if needed. But other than that, it's a very tedious job, really. Sometimes you got assigned to looking at just textures. Can you imagine just looking at textures? Alright, you go to this level and just look at the textures of it. Make sure everything looks good. That's a very exciting job. Not really. Or hey, how about testing if the menus load, if the online loads correctly? Ah, but once you get online, don't play. Just make sure it loads correctly. Back out right away. That's not fun at all. It kind of gives you a bit of insight to the development process because you get to see in such an early build sometimes, you know? Deus Ex was such an early build that it was broken for more than half the project sometimes. You could do some weird things in it. More 5 lives there. Sometimes I play small games because I mentioned that I want to try and attempt. It'll never happen. I'll probably stop this channel way before this happens. But I want to play as many games as possible. My entire list if possible. I want to get every single game crossed off my list. Never going to happen, I can tell you that. I'll probably have to end it way before then. Granted, there's nothing in my life that's going to end at this point. But yeah, that is my goal. I stated it before. I want to play every game I own. And since I keep buying more sometimes, well, that just keeps adding to the list of games to play. So, who knows when that'll happen. Even the simplest... I'll even play Donkey Kong on the Donkey Kong Classics cartridge. Heck, I'll even play Mario Bros. Someday. Just to scratch it off my list. That's my goal. Just to scratch games off my list sometimes. Oh yeah, you know, I'll play blind ones, of course, and that's my main duty. But sometimes I'll just, you know, say, okay, let's play this game. And say, alright, I scratched that off my list, now let's go on to the next crappy game. Because a lot of games are crappy. And one thing I'm surprised about is, I allowed requests, obviously. That's the main thing about this channel, is you can request any game you want. That's my gimmick, really. I was surprised that nobody's really recommending bad games. I kind of stated, I'm willing to play bad games. The worst ones. And I'll play them. To the best of my ability, because, you know, some bad games are really difficult. And these frogs are annoying as hell. But I wouldn't mind. I don't own very many bad games, but I wouldn't mind playing them. Because isn't it fun to watch someone suffer through a bad game? Go away, frog. You just went through the block. Oh, right then. I think I gotta go this way. It just disappeared! That wasn't funny. That sounds annoying. Anyways, after this, I'm probably gonna do more preparing in Persona 4. That's my plan. I don't have time to really record it, unfortunately. Not that I'm ready to. I still want to do some planning in it, which equates grinding. So hopefully anyone who is watching that is watching this and getting a bit of an idea of where I am and how I'm doing. Nah, no one cares how I'm doing. Die, you stupid idiot. Plays games all day. Jeez, get a hobby. This is my hobby. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate someone on the internet? Yeah, you can hate whoever. I don't care if you hate me. You can hate me all you want. I don't care. I'm not a... I don't get offended that easily. I don't think I ever get offended, really. Come on, frog. With hammer has such little reach. Oh, wow. That frog almost killed me. It's annoying as hell. Oh, come on. I tried to jump off. That's annoying as all hell. I'm playing on my flat screen too, so it looks weird. These clocks too. Everything they put in this level is annoying. And then they make the screen shake. Yeah, it's just what I wanted. Make the screen shake already. It's got a weird wobbly effect when you run anyways. That's what's weird about this game. It's when it scrolls. I don't know if any of you have ever played it. Probably not. You may have heard of it, like I said. Stop doing that, jeez. A lot of enemy placements in here are just annoying. Aw, oh, damn, that frog, he escaped. I gotta wait. There we go. You lose your hammer power when that happens. I don't know why they do that, but it annoys me. I didn't kill him. What, it takes 2 hits or something? Fine. There we go, I finally made it. There we go. Finally. Of course, they make me do more jumping here. I guess it's not too bad, but I took a lot of damage there for some reason. I don't know why. Hopefully they'll make me fight anyone. Of course, I'm at the end. Say, Sylvester! By the way, I do like Looney Tunes. Oh, wait, no, that was Sylvester Jr. Now it's Sylvester. He's not too hard, actually. There we go. Yeah, I do enjoy Looney Tunes. I have the Golden Collections. I enjoy their cartoons. I should have talked about that more. You know, not just Bugs Bunny cartoons, any of them. I don't know, I like some early ones too with Daffy Duck. I mean, I know about the history of the Looney Tunes, Termite Terrace and all that stuff. Pretty interesting history. The directors. You had some really weird ones like Bob Clampett, Frank Tashlin. Everyone knows Chuck Jones, Friz Freeling, and already a cave? I thought it was. I guess the cave comes. Okay, I guess the cave comes now. Oh, there's another one I could think of then. All right, so this game's a bit longer than I realized. Oh well. Oh damn it! They put the dark. Who put on the dark? That's annoying. That's a stupid gimmick. Ninja Gaiden 2. Oh man, I remember that. Did they really have to do that in Ninja Gaiden 2? Yeah, actually they did. To annoy you. Well, that's pointless. Gotta wait for that to come back. And I gotta dodge those icicles if that's... I don't know. I don't think they're icicles. It's not freezing in here. And the water hurts you, of course. Yeah, water always hurts you. This is weird thing about games where water's your enemy. Touch it and you get hurt. Water's never your friend. Water levels are always the worst. Water's meant to annoy you in games. Doesn't matter what you're doing with the water, it's there to annoy you. Of course, I got hurt by the water again. I guess it's supposed to be rushing water or something, that's why. Or maybe it's Russian water. They poisoned it with their vodka. Oh, wow, that guy moves. Ow, he hurt me too. Ah, revealed enemies. Don't do that then, I guess. Of course, he jumps anyway. Come on. There we go. Granted, that was the recovery guy, so maybe I should hit him. I have to do this anyway. I'm probably near the end anyway. Let's get that heart, I guess. Get the heart! Get the heart! Man, I hurt myself getting the heart. I can get that easily. No worries at all. Let's see if I can get more lives. I'm already 38. Nothing there. Yeah, it's random. It's a bingo game. It's all random. No way to control it that I know of. Hey, look, another one up. And nothing there, and I don't have any more carrots. So I think there's 6 stages then. Because I know it's like a forest that comes out. Hey, look at that ghost. What a stupid looking ghost, isn't it? Whatever, I'm just gonna run it. Actually, the water hurts you quite a bit. It takes like an entire heart. Oh yeah, thanks a lot for making it dark. Am I supposed to... Oh, I know how to get up there. I'm an idiot. There we go. That's how you do it. Okay, avoid... Oh, I got hit again. Lost an entire heart. Takes an entire heart to water. Why would you do that to me? I gotta go up with the water now. How ironic. First you get hurt by water, and then you gotta use water to get up. Whoa, jeez, don't do that. Watch out for spikes, of course. This is a mailbox, I guess. I don't really know what it is. Hey, it hurt something, apparently. Anyway, continue down. And... I guess this is supposed to be like a maze portion or something. Let's get this guy. I need the heart. Of course, I got hurt again. Yeah, I'm gonna talk a bit more about the game now because, damn it, I shouldn't have done that. Kinda ran out of stuff to talk about with the channel and all that stuff. So now I'm just gonna talk about the game and my poorness of playing it. So I guess this is the time you want to leave the video now. I guess the first half hour is like the most important, and then the second half is like, you know, who cares? Come on. Where am I going? This is an actual maze now. Strange they put in a maze at this point. Come on. I need the heart. I need the heart. Come on. Get the heart. There we are. Hey, let's get another heart. There we go. Now I'm recovered. Let's fall down, I guess. There we go. Not too hard, actually. Oh, it's not done yet. Aren't NES graphics fun? They don't make sense half the time. Another Tweety, I guess. Ow! Hey, how can I get hurt? Ow! Now I gotta wait. When I'm behind, I don't get hurt, but then I can't hit with the hammer. Hello? What the hell, Tweety? Well, at least I got him twice. There we go. Wait, we're already done? That was short. Felt short. This can't be it. No, it's not. We have one more. Tweety's like a mid-boss type thing. Yay! One more. Nothing. Alright, this is probably the last stage then. I hope. Let's just run it all as fast as possible. So yeah, leave any comments if you want here, or even in my channel itself, you know. I leave a space over here to comment in the discussion area, but no one goes there. They just talk about the videos. Oh well, what can you do? You know, I try to get some conversations going, but sometimes people just don't talk. Sometimes they just watch passively. At least this video's not gonna be short. That's a good thing, right? And I can scratch it off my list of things I've done. Not even really noteworthy. Just something I've done. You know, you get that on occasion. I just felt, like I said, I felt like taking a bit of a break today. Tomorrow will be normal fare. I think I'll try Persona again. I should be prepared for it finally. I just need some time to get away from it, I think. I've been playing quite a bit, you know. I played a bit. I think I grinded a bit yesterday, perhaps. Or, no, I didn't have time yesterday. Oh, yesterday I didn't have any time at all. I couldn't do anything yesterday. I worked like 9 hours. That's another thing. Sometimes I work overtime, so, you know, what can I do? Job comes first, Let's Play second. Unless I made money from these Let's Plays, and I'm not going to hide my intentions, that would be a great thing if I could. Oh, wait. But I'm not betting my money on it. I'm never going to make money off these Let's Plays, most likely. Trust me, who wouldn't want to make ads revenue from these things? But it's not going to happen for half the time. But I'm not going to lie, I would do it. It would help me out a lot. Save me from having to work a bit extra at work. Then I could do more Let's Plays. But I'll never get enough people to watch to have ad revenue. Alright, now it's the final one. Jeez. What are we at right now? I'm at around 42 minutes. Yeah, it's going to take roughly an hour to do. Maybe a little bit more than an hour. Bridge breaks when going over it. I had trouble getting up for some reason. Don't do that, please. Nothing worse than just turning dark. There's nothing worse than a lot of things. I say that a lot. Oh well, what can you do? I'm repetitive. I'm repetitive. I'm repetitive. Hooray! There goes the mailbox man. I think it's the mailbox. Yeah, the enemies here really do not make sense half the time. I could play Bugs Bunny's Crazy Castle. That was another thing I considered. Can you imagine how boring that would have been? But no, I settled on this game. Bugs Bunny's Crazy Castle can last a long time. Oh boy. A big hole here. Just what I needed. It's not too bad, I guess. Whatever, I had to take that hit. You can take a few hits and be fine. Just gotta be careful a little bit. Of course, I will be hitting the freaking boss thing here. So, let's get some hearts here. I don't think I can kill that ghost, actually. Can I get another heart? Yeah, I can. Good. At least respawn here is kind of good sometimes. A lot of games it's bad. No one likes respawning enemies. Nobody. Ninja Gaiden has one of the worst examples of that, obviously. Yeah, I brought Ninja Gaiden a few times. Did I? I don't remember. I can't remember what I'm doing. Hey, what are you doing, Pepe Le Pew? Don't do that. That's disgusting, Pepe Le Pew. I didn't like your cartoons anyways. The most boring batch of cartoons I've ever seen are Pepe Le Pew ones. Really. Yeah, he's French, I get it. Or it's mock French, we know that. I yelled at Pepe Le Pew. Nah, his cartoons are really boring. It's like one interesting one, and then that's it. I can't take anymore. At all. After a few, I get, like, lives, I guess. That's how it works. Yeah, it says when the next life is. There we go. I got 48 lives now. Oh, look, I can go another round. That's a rarity. Apparently I got enough carrots for it. Alright, then let's get at least, like, 50 lives or something. Man, they're really not poking their heads out, though. I'm at 49. I don't even think I'm gonna get to 50 here. There we go, I got to 50 at least. I don't have enough. Alright, here's the forest, and then the next one's last. I can tell you that much. This place I don't think is too bad. There's a few annoyances at best, but I've seen worse places, really. Just gonna rush it all. I don't need any more lives. Come on. Oh, wait, this is a bad area. Right away, actually. Gotta get the rope, get this rope, and then you're good. The branches and leaves break off. That's what the trash can throwing out a clock. Here, take this stupid exploding clock. Exploding clock. An odd enemy. Unless that's a hammer, I don't really know what to call it. Hammer, mailbox, who knows? And, there we go. Yeah, I'm just running through this level. I don't know what that does, I never knew. Just changes the music, is all I know. Doesn't make me faster. Oh, dang, I can get it faster. Doesn't make me invincible, obviously, because once I get hit, I lose it. Unless it does, I don't really know. But your guess is better than mine of what it actually does. I'll try and make it to the end with it. There's Daffy. Hey, Daffy. You jealous? I like Screwy Daffy better. How about that? Alright, more of this I don't really need. I got 50 lives. I think I'm set for the rest of the game. Oh, look, 51. Just what I don't need. Oh, boy. Lots of lives. Oh, that's stupid. I think when it's green, you can touch it. When it's red, you can't. Makes sense, right? You know, sometimes it's completely in your way. Whatever, I don't care. Oh, I took away a partial heart. I have a lot of games I'd want to play, you know. Just, you know, a lot of people like the RPGs, as I mentioned, so I have to play those. But I like some adventure games and other stuff. I don't know. Persona's interesting, yes, but I mean, I should take a little bit of a break from it, I think. I think Persona's kind of overstayed its welcome soon. Oh, I'm fine for now, but after Persona 4, I don't think I want to do Persona right away. I think I should start diversifying my selection. I think I'm going to a bad area. Yeah, I could have died there. But yeah, after Persona, I really want to start diversifying a bit because I've done a lot of it right now. It takes a long time to beat Persona. It's not a short game at all. I don't care. It takes a while to beat. The Persona 3 lasted me like, what? 6-7 months or something? That's a long time for a game to last. Normally I would have completed a lot of a much shorter time, but because of the Let's Plays, you know, I only record so much in one shot that it takes longer. Alright, there we go. Okay, I'm not at the end yet, apparently. There we go. It's Elmer Fudd. I'm in the net. Ah, I thought I got him. I killed Elmer Fudd. My name is Elmer J. Fudd, millionaire. I own a mansion and a yacht. My name is Elmer J. Fudd, millionaire. I own a mansion and a yacht. I don't care anymore. I got enough lives. I don't care to make any more lives at all. Oh, look, I got 2 more lives. Jeez. They give you lives like no tomorrow. Okay, then. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That frog came at me fast. Man, the speed in this game is so uneven sometimes. Unless it's just my screen, I don't know. Ugh. Sometimes I feel like it goes super fast, and other times I feel like it goes super slow. I can't make sense of it. It's got like a faster frame rate than F-Zero GX. No, it doesn't. Nothing has a faster frame rate than that. I want to get up there. How do I get up there? Stop throwing at me. Can I go here? Not really. Whatever. I don't care, like I said. I have enough lives to last a long time. Another area like this, apparently. Gotta jump to that rope, which is going actually faster. Huh. Just what I don't need. Oh, look, another rope. Here. Whoa! Look at that, man. Look at that. It's gonna break. I hate breaking platforms. Why do they do this to me? Actually, last night's throwing game I just remembered I played was technically Shovel Knight. I gotta check. I think they were supposed to do updates on it. It was a fun game. Like I said, I hope more from them because they actually made a pretty good game. But I wish some independent people would go away from this whole retro fad and do something bigger. There's bigger, better stuff out there, man. You gotta try and keep up with the times. Okay, no. You know what? It's fine to make games that are old school style, but don't always go for the old school look, you know what I mean? Try and create something interesting and unique. Daffy Duck's all the way there. I was able to avoid him completely. Like, there's a certain nostalgia factor in these games, and I don't mind it 100%. But you can't imitate it all the time. You gotta sometimes do something else. I imagine you can make the biggest side-scrolling game ever now with the type of technology we have. And yet people don't do that. They always go for the old-school type thing. You know, a side-scrolling adventure game or just some sort of adventure game that's not necessarily 3D, nor, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Either way, there's so much you can do, and yet people seem to be very limited in what they want to do. FPSs, 3D adventure games, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just babbling about nothing. I'm not a game developer. I can't create games at all. I have programming experience, but not enough to make a game. Let's just say I've attempted and failed to make games. Failed miserably. I wouldn't even call it a successful attempt at all. Oh! That was a long jump. Disappearing platforms are always fun too, aren't they? Breaking platforms and disappearing platforms. Aren't they the best things ever in games? Huh. What a slow elevator. I was expecting to just go down fast. There's the end, I guess. Or at least they warped to another area. No, it is the end. Foghorn Leghorn and the Chicken Hawk. Oh man, Henry Hawk. Oh yeah, he's a diversion. I remember now. He's supposed to have to go after Henry Hawk. Why? I don't know. Apparently Henry Hawk's controlling Foghorn Leghorn. The diversion of Foghorn Leghorn. Man, Foghorn Leghorn cartoons are crazy. The early ones by McKimson. You ever seen them? Probably not. I don't want to talk about cartoons here. I like my cartoons, I can tell you that. My Warner Bros. Cartoons. I like Popeye too. Some Disney, it depends. I like goofy Disney cartoons. Some Donald Duck. Actually, some Mickey. The Goofy, the Mickey, Goofy, Donald Duck ones are always good to have. Like the one where they're ghost hunters. I can't. What are they called again? What's that one called again? Oh yeah, Lonesome Ghost. That's a good one. I had that on VHS a while back, and it's a pretty good one. I like. Ghosts are funny in it. I can talk more about cartoons, but I'm not going to because I'm pretty sure no one cares. Theatrical cartoons, that is, from the so-called golden era of animation, 1936 to roughly 1950. I mean, it might be shorter, but that's why I consider the peak of it. Around 36 to 50. Anyways, now we're in the final area, and I'm at 53 minutes. Okay, a bit more than an hour, perhaps. Whatever, I don't care. I can record as long as I want. Hate people who put their own, like, limits on recording. Oh, I only have to record a half hour. Okay, why do you only have to record a half hour? Or worse, ones that record 15 minutes. I've seen Persona ones where they do 15 minutes. How do you even decide to do that? That's what the saw. But yeah, how do you decide to do only 15 minutes of Persona 3? That doesn't even make sense. That's just being idiotic. That means you're just craving people to watch it. Without caring about how far you get. 15 minutes. Who does that? Okay, I'm gonna record for 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna... Just so I can upload, like, maybe 5 parts in one day, I'm just gonna record 15 minutes, so it seems like I'm doing a lot of recording and uploading. No, I'd rather have a longer part and less in one day than be an idiot who only plays for 15 minutes, and that's more work than it's worth. I just went on a rant again about something. I don't know, maybe you'll enjoy the fact that I record long episodes? I don't know. I like long things. That way I can just set it on and listen to it. I used to do that when I was video game testing. I listened to a lot of conspiracy videos for the fun of it. Haha. But this is not a conspiracy channel at all. No, I'm not into conspiracy. I'm into conspiracy in that I'm interested in them, but I'm not into them as in I believe in them or something. It's just the fascination with it. Yeah, you're learning a bit about me. Not that you care. This is one of the only parts where I'll discuss myself, really. Uh-huh. Makes sense. That portion with the spikes. Flip them over, be able to walk. Oh man, don't touch those. You'll probably die, though. I don't see anything too hard in this area, though. Seems like it's mostly made for you to run through, actually. I mean, I've barely stopped, except for small things just to look at the situation quickly. But I haven't done anything major. I have a feeling I'm gonna get launched at. There it is. I knew it. Whatever. Alright, who am I fighting? Elmer Fudd again? Ah, come on. Go back to your mansion and your yacht. My name is Elmer J. Fudd. I'll shut up with that. I just killed him with no effort. Alright, what we got? We got like 2 more rounds, I think. Come on, just get over. Oh, I have too many carrots. Why do I have so many carrots? I even go out of my way to collect them. It's like they just come to you. I'm just completely pressing to get it by quickly. Come on, jeez, get it by quickly, man. I don't care for this anymore. 65 lives, it's more than enough. I don't need those lives. Not at all. Alright. I haven't died in a while either, that's good. Go away, clock. Go away. Go away, you, rocks, I guess? But they could look like something else if you want to get dirty, but I'm not going to go there. That's not my type of humor. I like the more immature humor. Nah. Jump for the spring. Whoa! That was a trap if I ever saw one. Falling through. Yeah, that's another thing I hate. Oh, let's have a platform you can fall through by that you gotta figure out by chance. It's also great, isn't it? Anyway, yeah. Gotta be careful here too. I think they're gonna have it. Into the spikes I go. I think there's one here. It's like... And here too, I think. I think I missed it. Or it missed me. I don't know. Alright. And here I go to find more of this. I have a feeling there's more traps in here. Or a spring. I gotta be careful with that. It's not already here. But it's like an area that's different but the same. I guess it was one of those. It's the same, but it's different, you know? We make it look the same, so it looks like you're looping, but you're not actually. And here... Again, it looks like the same thing. They're really bent on doing that to, like, trick you or something. Uh-huh, well, at least I know that's different. But man, I'm on my last heart. Well, it's just Daffy, at least. He's usually easy to dodge. Alright, I can do this, I think. Actually, wait, what the hell? Alright, look at it. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Oh, I can get to it. Okay. I was like, you kind of flow in the air, so you can get to it. Last round, I believe. Again, so many carrots I didn't even try to get. I got an even amount, too. On my last round of carrots. I'm getting lives. I don't need these lives. Wow! More lives I don't need. Oh, look! I'm at 69. Let's make it an even 70, how about? Oh, look! I'm at an even 70. Isn't that great? Alright, fine. I got 70. Last round. Oh, great. There's spikes everywhere. I don't care. 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 Explode! Explode, man! Whee! Alright, let's finish this game up now. I think I've had my fun. And, I've discussed what I wanted to. I'm done. I'm done with discussions. My voice is actually not feeling that great, but I yelled, I think, a bit too much today. You have to yell at work sometimes. Save up my voice for tomorrow for Persona. And then, you know, yell some more at it for the fun of it. Nah, I probably shouldn't need to yell at it tomorrow. Last episode of Paper Mario was also pretty boring. The mystery thing wasn't that great. Eh. That's so boring, kind of. Anyway. Oh! They fooled me there. Look at my hearts. Probably not even gonna give me an extra one, are they? I don't think the boss is too hard here, actually. Just Taz. He throws footballs at you. Hit the footballs back at him. That's all you have to do. So it's not that hard, even. Don't even need energy for it. And they give you no carrots in this one, actually. Which is fine, you don't need them. There we go. Taz is dead. Carrot. And the game is done. A bit over an hour. Finally, Bugs arrives at this party. He enters. He is greeted with thunderous cheers and a big explosion. And applause from all his loving friends. Bugs is surprised he finds all of his Looney Tunes pals there, who had just moments ago been playing some very funny tricks. They all shout joyously, "Happy birthday, Bugs, and congratulations!" And that's it for the game. Yep, that's it. They don't bring it any further. Anyways, this also coincided with that special I remember that aired on like CBS like in 1990, because that was around the time of Bugs' 50th birthday, or 91. It was an interesting thing. Anyways, that's it for this Let's Play and discussion, actually. And thanks for listening if you bothered. And back to our regularly scheduled programming next part. See you then!